Welcome to CIT 195 Application Development. I am your instructor, Lisa Ballback, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of the course, and then we're going to talk about what you need to complete the first week of class for orientation. At the top of the course link block includes links that you will probably be using all semester. At the top, I have links to different resources that you can use for this course. We will be covering advanced C#, and we will also get into .NET MAUI, which is the newest framework for cross-platform mobile apps. We will also be learning .NET. So I've included links to all of those different types of resources for you. Below that, there's a live stream link for the live stream class, but this link also works for my office hours. So if you signed up for the live stream class, that is Monday and Wednesday from 3:10 to 5:10. If you signed up for the live stream class, you do need to attend class because I take attendance. And typically Mondays, we will be covering material. The end of class would be lab time. And then Wednesday, I try to reserve for labs so you guys can work on your assignments. And then if you get stuck, you can get help from me. If you signed up for the online class, you are welcome to attend Monday or Wednesday. If you look through the material and you're having trouble with the assignment, by all means, come to lab on Wednesday. And, it's all one class. There's just two different ways of taking it. So you guys are all in the same class. So the onliners are welcome to attend live stream if they would like to. The link is also used for office hours, which are Sunday night from 7 to 9 p.m., Monday and Wednesday from 2 to 3. So they are right before the live stream class, and Tuesday from 6 to 7. If you need help outside of class and you cannot attend the online office hours, please email me and I will try to find a time to help you. The instructor email announcements is where I will go to post announcements that I want all of you to see. Typical things that I would put in here would be at the end of the week, once your assignments have been submitted and I correct them, I typically will post an announcement to let you know, hey, lesson 1 assignments are corrected. That's kind of your clue to go up here and go into grades. And then you can see your scores. So for the course overview and orientation, we do have graded assignments. Okay, and so you will see scores here. Obviously, if you see a 0, that means you missed it. So usually I'm pretty good about if you just email me and say, oops, I missed, I'd still like to do that, I let you. But if you don't get all of the points, there's usually a reason why, and that is over here in the feedback. Once we get into the lab assignments, if you miss points, I will explain to you over here what the problem is, and you are allowed to resubmit one time for rescoring. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I will be posting when things have been corrected. Make sure you come out here and you look to make sure that you've completed everything and that you haven't missed any points that you're allowed to make up. The student questions and answers, this is for you guys to ask each other questions. I don't typically go into this forum, so this is basically for you to share information. Then you'll notice that we have the different social media links, and we use the social media to post jobs, to post internships, and also to post information about CIT events like Industry Night Out. And I'm sure some of you remember that from when you took the 110 class. But Industry Night Out, a lot of the companies around here have IT departments. So they invite us to come to their facility. They feed us dinner, they give us a tour, and their IT staff basically explain what they do on the job. So it gives you a pretty good idea of, what to expect when you obtain employment in the field of IT. Below this block is the course overview and orientation. And this is what you will be working on the first week of class. And this little to-do list is everything that you need to complete this week. And I did note you'll probably get this done fairly early. And for some of you, it's probably been a while since you've taken the 110 class. So I do have lesson 1 open. That is a review of 110. There is a lot of information in there. And the block is, that assignment goes for a couple weeks, but you may want to get a jump on that if it's been a while for you. So moving on through the overview and orientation, I do have a welcome message, just explaining kind of how this course is set up, when things are due, what my expectations are, that type of thing. The syllabus is linked in here. And again, my office hours are listed along with a description of the course and the materials. So we are not using a book because we go through advanced C# and .NET MAUI. There is no book that has both of those in it. So I didn't want to make you guys buy 2 separate books. And honestly, the C# stuff doesn't change that much, but the .NET stuff does. So using web resources is basically the best way of giving you guys the most current information. So I use web resources, and I also use the key point lecture to provide more examples and kind of dig down a little deeper into some of the concepts that the readings talk about. As far as the required software goes, we are using Visual Studio Community 2022. If you still have that installed from the 110 class, you are going to want to run an update. They have made a lot of changes to this. Let me continue here without code. So I ran an update at the end of fall semester, and there was a ton that it downloaded. It actually took quite a while. So if you guys haven't run an update, you are definitely going to want to go into help and check for updates. And so the last time I updated was the end of fall semester, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a bunch more. So the update version, yep. So there is an update out there. My version is 17.8.3, and there is an 8.4 out there. So I am going to be updating this weekend. Okay, so keeping Visual Studio up to date helps prevent problems, especially when we get into working in frameworks. Let's see, you need the connection to the internet for both the live stream and the online. And this is more for Zoom, but you have to have a microphone in order to talk to me. Because for me to talk to you and try to help you debug and problem solve, that's just impossible in a chat window. Make sure you have a microphone. And for live stream, I do like to see your smiling faces. So having a video and having it on is awesome. As far as general education and learning outcomes go, We do assess critical thinking in pretty much all the developer classes. And the significant learning outcomes are divided into 6 categories. And it basically kind of gives you a broad idea of, what you will know by the end of the semester. Okay, so these aren't very specific, they are more general. As far as grading and assignment information goes, this is primarily a hands-on class. We are going to be doing a lot of coding in here. We do have some discussion exercises. There are some assignments where you guys are going to have leeway as far as, what you create with your code. And I like you to share those with each other. Just because, you look at the requirements and you're going to think of coding one thing and your classmate might code something completely different. And both of the assignments meet the requirements. And it's just kind of fun to see how other people code things up. Okay. And you might actually get some really cool ideas and learn a few things from each other. So that is kind of how I like to use discussion. So we do have discussion, and you can see a huge chunk of your grade is going to be assignments. Okay. And then we do have unit tests in here. And I try to format those the same as the certification exams that you have to take in a large number of our classes. Now, the good news is in this class, there is no certification exam. The C# certification exam is the software fundamental exam. That is in the 218 class. That is in the class that is after this one. And it is a difficult test. And it covers everything. It covers C#. It covers web development. It covers database. It literally covers everything. Okay, so that is the difficult test, but you guys do not need to worry about it this semester. Okay, but to help prepare you for that, I do format these unit test questions similar to what you will see on those certification tests. We have 1,000 points in this course, in case you did not notice it. And so I've kind of broken those down in a grading scale. And I like the 1,000 points because 95 to 100% is pretty easy to figure out. It's 950 to 1,000, and that's a 4.0. 90 to 94% is 900 to 949 points. That is the 3.5. Okay, so you will look at your total points at the end of the semester, and you will know exactly what your grade is. Now, how do you see those total points? You go up into the grades section and you scroll all the way to the bottom, and it will tell you what your total points are. Okay, and you can see we have lots and lots of lessons in here. Quite a few of them are hidden. As the semester progresses, I will open them up. And when I open these, you will see the assignments that are in each lesson. And I believe we have talked about all of the types of assignments. Keep in mind that we do have due dates in here. However, if you, life happens, right? So if you're sick, you have sick kids, things come up. I am very flexible. You just need to communicate with me. So send me an email, let me know what's going on, and it is not a problem to turn things in a little bit late. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys kind of read through this. And we'll go back into our course. Below the syllabus is the college syllabus. This is the same for every course. So if you have not read it, make sure you look at it because there are policies in here that you need to be aware of. Okay. Then we have the assignment schedule. This is something that you should print out. It goes through week by week, and you can see the dates. Okay, so this is the first week. This is encompassing several weeks. This is that review assignment that I was talking about. Okay, and you can see then we move forward with classes, objects, values, and references. You can see the dates when things are due. I would print these out, and then as you complete things, you can cross them off. The list of to-do list that you see here will match what you see at the top of each block. Okay, so that truly is a list of everything you need to complete that week. Campus safety video. If you ever go on campus, you should be aware of what is in the campus safety video. So if you have to go on campus for a different class, or you're going to go on campus to use the computers there, please watch this. As far as orientation assignments go, we have two. You will be doing a student profile glossary, and you will be doing a discussion forum. So the profile glossary, where that is going to show up is over here under the student spotlight. Okay, and so you are going to be entering your name, uploading a picture, and then either giving me a sentence that describes you or a quote that you like. And if there's hashtags that kind of are representative of you, please include those. So if you click on this, there are instructions on, what you need to do. So it's pretty simple. If you click on add entry, your name is the concept. You're going to click in here and you are going to upload a picture. So you're going to click on browse repository. You'll go into upload and click choose a file. That will take you down to your computer and you can find the picture and you can then upload it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just grab a recent picture and I'm going to save that one. Now I'm going to add some alt text to this. And then you'll notice most pictures come in and they are really big. So it is important to resize them. And we're going to change the width. It should either be 150 or 200. And then you can press tab and it will keep the height in proportion. And for the alignment, you can put top and then click on save. And then below that, you can do the sentence that describes you or the quote. And then you can include any hashtags if you have them. Okay, and then you'll come down here and save the changes. Okay, and that is all you have to do for the profile glossary. Once you do that, you will be in the list of students. And every time you come into this course, you will see a different student in the spotlight. And if you refresh the page, you will also see a different student. And so it's just kind of a cool way of getting to know who all is in this class. I mean, we got online students, we got live stream students. This just gives you kind of a feel of actually being in a class, which is why I like it. And then the other orientation activity is also designed for you guys to share information with each other. So if you click on this, you are going to add a discussion topic. And basically, you're going to introduce yourself. If there's a nickname or name you prefer, please let us know. Also include your interests and hobbies and your major or your program of study. And if there's anything else that you would like to share with the class, feel free. I actually am sharing what my background is, so you kind of know what my journey was from going from being a programmer analyst to being a teacher and why I took that particular journey. I also include information on different types of classes I teach, different hobbies I have, that kind of thing. Okay, and I do tend to overshare. So please do not think that you need to write a novel. So only share what you are comfortable sharing. Okay, so totally up to you as far as what you include. So the profile glossary and the discussion are the orientation assignments. As far as the required software goes, you should have Visual Studio Community. And if you haven't installed it, you do need to install it. And so I do have a link for it here. If you already have it installed, awesome. You just need to go in, make sure you do the update, right? And then you guys can just do a screenshot of this and submit it. So you can use the snipping tool. And if you don't have it on your taskbar, you can just key in the word snipping and it magically appears. Hit new and just grab a screenshot of this. Okay, and then if you come into your snipping tool, you can save this and then upload that screenshot. Okay, and that would be your submission. Okay, and you will get points for that. And then you also need a GitHub account. And you don't really need to create the 195 repository. You just need to have your GitHub account. Some of you probably already will have a GitHub account. So basically then what I just need you to do is show me that you have the account. So you need to log in and maybe display your repositories, because this is where all of the programs that you upload for this class, this is where they are going to go. Okay, so you can take a little screenshot of this, just so that I know you have the account and that you know how to display your repositories. Okay, and then you will, you will be adding those to the Dropbox. Okay, so you'll go ahead, come in here, add that screenshot. Okay, and then you'll get points for having the account and knowing how to access your repositories. And that is what you have to do for week 1. So really not a whole lot of work here. The things that are worth points: student profile glossary, discussion forum, screenshot of VS community, screenshot of your GitHub account and accessing your repositories.